Imagine a place that looks like another planet, where trees bleed red, their sap oozing like something out of a myth. Here the landscape is so surreal it feels as if you've stepped into a dream, or perhaps onto the set of a science fiction film. The rocks are carved by centuries of wind and water, forming shapes that defy logic and spark the imagination. These are landscapes sculpted by time itself, each formation telling a silent story of endurance and change. This isn't science fiction. This is Socotra, a remote island adrift in the Indian Ocean, part of Yemen's ancient archipelago. Isolated from the world for millions of years, Socotra sits at the crossroads of Africa and Arabia, yet it feels like nowhere else on Earth. Socotra's extreme isolation has allowed life here to evolve in total uniqueness. Over a third of its plant life exists nowhere else, and its animals are just as rare and remarkable. It's a living laboratory of evolution, where nature's creativity knows no bounds. It's a living museum, a survivor's island for both people and nature. The Socotri people have adapted to this environment for generations, living in harmony with the land and its strange, beautiful inhabitants. Step onto its shores, and you're stepping back in time. The air is thick with the scent of salt and ancient earth, and every footstep feels like a journey into prehistory. The air feels ancient, the silence broken only by wind and strange birds. Vast limestone plateaus stretch to the horizon, and deep canyons cut through the land, echoing with the calls of creatures found nowhere else. Hidden caves, some unexplored, lie beneath the surface, mysterious chambers that have sheltered life for millennia, and hold secrets yet to be discovered. Towering sand dunes gleam white against turquoise waters, their shapes shifting with the wind, creating a landscape that is both harsh and breathtakingly beautiful. In the distance, the Hajhir Mountains rise, shrouded in mist and legend. Their peaks are often hidden by clouds, adding to the island's sense of mystery and wonder. Every corner offers a new, breathtaking vista, panoramas that make you pause, reminding you how wild and untamed the world can still be. Walking here feels like being an astronaut on a new world. Alien plants tower overhead and endless horizons stretch in every direction, inviting exploration and wonder. Socotra reminds us how mysterious our planet still is, how much there is left to discover, and how many secrets nature still keeps. In a world that feels small and connected, Socotra remains a bastion of the unknown, a place where the wild still reigns, and the human footprint is light. True adventure isn't about conquering nature, it's about standing in awe of it, humbled by its power and beauty. This is a place that teaches us about survival, resilience, and the delicate balance between life and the land. Socotra is a living reminder to respect the wild, to cherish the unknown, and to protect the last truly magical places on Earth. Socotra's plant life is what makes it truly otherworldly. Over a third of its species are found nowhere else, nature's rulebook rewritten. The bottle tree, with its swollen trunk and pink flowers, stores water to survive brutal dry seasons. Each tree is a twisted, gnarled symbol of resilience. Then there's the cucumber tree, a tree related to melons with a soft trunk and prickly leaves straight out of prehistory. The island is a tapestry of rare succulents, waxy shrubs and delicate flowers blooming in unlikely places. Frankincense trees here produce some of the world's finest resin. Every step reveals a new botanical marvel. For botanists, it's paradise. For explorers, a constant source of wonder. Socotra's alien garden is its greatest treasure, a living library of adaptability. Here, evolution's creativity is on full display. The dragon's blood tree is Socotra's ultimate icon, a symbol that has come to define the island's unique and otherworldly character. Its silhouette is instantly recognizable, standing tall against the horizon and capturing the imagination of all who see it. Shaped like a giant, upside-down umbrella, its dense canopy not only shades the ground below, but also acts as a natural net, capturing precious mist and moisture from the air. This ingenious adaptation allows the tree to survive in Socotra's arid climate, where water is scarce and every drop counts. Walking into a forest of these ancient trees on the Dixam Plateau feels like stepping into a fantasy world, where time slows down and the landscape seems untouched by modern life. The sight is both surreal and awe-inspiring, as if you've wandered into a living painting. The tree's blood-red resin, known as dragon's blood, has been treasured for centuries. Locals and traders have used it for traditional medicine, as a vibrant pigment for paint, and even in ancient rituals and alchemy. Its value stretches far beyond the island, connecting Socotra to distant cultures and histories. When the bark is cut, the tree appears to bleed, releasing a vivid crimson sap. This striking sight has inspired countless legends and stories, fueling the tree's reputation as something magical and mysterious. Some dragon's blood trees are over 500 years old, their gnarled trunks and twisted branches bearing silent witness to centuries of harsh winds and relentless sun. Their slow growth is a testament to their resilience in the challenging environment they call home. Standing beneath one of these giants, you can almost feel the ancient wisdom they hold. Their presence is calming, as if they are guardians of the island, quietly watching over the land and its people. But these living legends face serious threats. Climate change is altering rainfall patterns, and grazing goats eat young saplings before they can mature. Without urgent protection, the future of the dragon's blood tree hangs in the balance, and with it, a vital part of Socotra's identity. Walking among dragon's blood trees is more than a hike, it's a spiritual experience. The cool shade beneath their canopies offers a welcome sanctuary from the relentless sun, and the silence is profound, broken only by the wind. The quiet of the forest invites deep reflection, encouraging you to slow down and connect with nature's ancient rhythms. Here you can sense the heartbeat of the island itself. In this place you feel small, yet profoundly connected to something vast and timeless. The dragon's blood trees remind us of nature's power, beauty, and fragility. This is the heart of Socotra, profound, mysterious, and beautiful. To witness these trees is to glimpse the soul of the island, a living legend that deserves to be cherished and protected for generations to come. Socotra's animals are as unique as its plants. No large mammals, but a world of endemic reptiles and birds. The Socotra sunbird, starling, and bunting fill the air with songs found nowhere else. Reptiles like the Socotran chameleon and rare geckos are masters of camouflage. Even tarantulas and unique insects play vital roles in the ecosystem. Offshore coral reefs teem with life, many species found only here. Dolphins and occasionally whales grace the waters. The marine world is crucial for the Socotri people's survival. Spotting wildlife here requires patience and respect. This is true exploration. Every encounter is a reward, a glimpse into a world unchanged for millennia. Socotra's spirit lives in its people. The Socotri have their own language and culture deeply tied to the land. Their knowledge of plants, animals, and the seasons is encyclopedic. Many are semi-nomadic, living simply and moving with their herds. Hospitality is a way of life. Visitors are welcomed with open arms. Their culture is built on respect for nature and sustainable living. Traditional rules protect resources like dragon's blood resin and fish stocks. The Socotri show us how to live in harmony with the environment. Meeting them is as memorable as the island's landscapes. Their resilience and wisdom are the heart and soul of Socotra. Getting to Socotra is an adventure in itself, and the journey begins long before you ever set foot on the island. Just reaching this remote outpost requires patience, determination, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. Socotra's remoteness, combined with Yemen's complex political situation, makes travel here uniquely challenging. There are no direct international flights, and the few connections that exist are often subject to sudden changes or cancellations. Flights are rare and unpredictable. Sometimes only cargo ships reach the island, bringing essential supplies and the occasional adventurous traveler. The sense of isolation is palpable from the moment you begin your journey. This difficulty acts as a natural barrier, protecting Socotra from mass tourism and preserving its wild character. Only the most determined and resourceful travelers make it here, and that's part of what makes the experience so special. To visit Socotra, you need careful planning, a reliable local guide, and a flexible attitude. It's essential to be prepared for last-minute changes and to trust the expertise of those who know the island best. Accommodation is basic. Think simple guest houses or camping under the stars. There are no luxury hotels here, but that's part of the island's charm. Nights are spent listening to the wind and watching the Milky Way stretch across the sky. Socotra is about disconnecting from modern life, leaving behind the constant buzz of technology, and immersing yourself in the wild, untouched beauty of nature. You'll travel by sturdy 4x4 vehicles, carrying all your supplies, as you navigate rough roads, rocky tracks, and ever-changing landscapes. Each day brings new challenges and new wonders to discover. Every mile is worth it for the solitude and beauty that await. The landscapes are otherworldly and the sense of peace is profound. You can walk deserted beaches for hours, camp among ancient dragon's blood trees, and find a sense of peace that's increasingly rare in our crowded world. Socotra offers a rare chance to truly get away, to experience a place where nature still reigns and silence is unbroken except by the wind and waves. The journey is tough, demanding both physically and mentally, but the reward is the chance to explore one of the last wild places on Earth, a sanctuary for those who seek adventure and authenticity. For true adventurers, Socotra is the ultimate destination, a place where the journey itself is as unforgettable as the island that awaits. Socotra is a playground for explorers. Hike the Hajir Mountains for breathtaking views and hidden pools. Meet nomadic shepherds and experience the island's raw beauty. The coastline dazzles with pristine beaches. Kalansia's sandbar and Arhur's dunes are must-sees. Climb dunes at sunrise, camp by the sea and spot dolphins and rare birds. Dive or snorkel in the Dahamri Marine Protected Area, pristine reefs, vibrant fish, and maybe a sea turtle. The underwater world is as unique as the land, but the greatest activity is simply being present, watching sunsets, stargazing, and soaking in the silence. Socotra touches your soul and changes your perspective. It's a place for wonder, reflection, and adventure. The memories linger long after you leave. Socotra is a fragile treasure. Its unique ecosystem, shaped by isolation, is vulnerable to change. Climate change threatens the mists that sustain dragon's blood trees and other flora. Invasive species like goats and potentially rats endanger native plants and animals. Strict biosecurity is essential to protect this balance. Uncontrolled tourism and development could destroy what makes Socotra special. Sustainable planning with local involvement is crucial. The world must help protect Socotra's future. These wild places are natural laboratories and storehouses of biodiversity. Supporting conservation and responsible tourism is vital. Socotra's survival is a test of our commitment to the planet. Socotra is more than an island. It's a symbol of nature's wonder. It reminds us that wild, mysterious places still exist. Imagining your own journey here is the first step to connecting with the wild. This is a call to value and protect irreplaceable places. Socotra's survival depends on recognizing its true worth. We must be guardians for future generations. Preserving places like Socotra starts with awareness and action. Every voice and every choice matters. Let Socotra inspire you to explore, protect, and advocate for the wild. Stay wild and never stop exploring.